サムライフラッグの数です。今回はウクライナのリサさんと遠隔インタビューをしています。
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Liza. I am Ukrainian and I'm a student right now. I'm studying at Lviv National University, and most of the time I live in Lviv. But now I came to my parents' house to stay here and to be with them in this difficult situation.
リサさんは、サムライフラッグの動画をいつもウクライナで撮影をしてくれているオンライン英会話FeliTalkの先生の一人です。今回の動画では、リサさんに現状をお聞きしながら、私たち日本人に何ができるのかを考えてみたいと思います。So, first question, where do you live now?
So now I live in Kalush. It's a small city in Frankivsk region. It's like 100 kilometers away from Lviv.
So, I hear that where you are now is relatively safe. Is that true?
Yes. This territory is safe because it is on the west side of Ukraine.
Please tell us your situation from the beginning of the war to the present.
As everybody can know, on the 21st of February, President of Russia, Putin, announced that he starts the war against Ukraine without any real reasons for that. And immediately the territory of Ukraine was attacked by a lot of warplanes and Russian troops. And currently they are on our territory, and they rolled in from three main directions: north, south, and east. And if we talk about every city, for example, maybe you heard some news about Mariupol. The city is surrounded by Russian troops, and civilians don't have the opportunity to gain some humanitarian help. So people have to live in the basements. They don't have enough food supplies, and there are no medicine. And also recently Russians have bombed the maternity hospital, which was still working despite the war. These people have broken all the rules of war. They are killing unarmed adults and children. So all this bad news are currently in Ukraine, and now I don't believe that it is our reality of 21st century.
What are the conditions like in your nearby dangerous areas? More detail, please.
So the cave itself is not destroyed so much, but the towns that are near there, so Bucha, also, and Hostomel and Irpin, these small towns, they are almost destroyed, and people who live there, they had to leave their homes, leave their cities, and come here to, for example, to Lviv or to Ivano-Frankivsk to be in a safe place.
There are reports in Japan that Ukraine is cold right now. So do you have enough warm clothing?
Yes, in general we have, but if we are talking about people who live in basements, so there it is extremely cold at night, and people try to warm up.
Thank you. So what are you eating these days now?
For example, in Mariupol there is a very little amount of food, because, as I said, they are surrounded by Russian troops, and even Ukrainian humanitarian help cannot be sent to this city. So there people have almost nothing to eat.
So, okay. Anyway, I hear that Ukrainians are now united. So are you all in fact highly motivated?
Yes, I respect and appreciate our Ukrainian army, and I believe that these guys they do their best to protect my country, to protect people who live here. But we don't know for sure how many people have to die, and this is the only thing that we don't know.
Have you secured an evacuation site?
So there are some humanitarian corridors. For example, when we create the humanitarian corridor of the dangerous city, the Russians continue shelling the people during crossing this corridor. That's why people cannot cross it safely.
Yeah, I see. Thank you. What kind of support does the Ukraine military and state provide to the civilian population? More details, please.
As I said, there are a lot of places where we cook meals, yes. And also there are a lot of volunteering organizations. I also joined this organization to make some special military sets for the army.
What activities are citizens involved in? More detail.
A lot of people try to donate some food, some medicine, or money to the fund. Not only help the Ukraine, the country Ukraine, but also I think that they help themselves because they know that they do something to solve this situation.
So, is anyone else in a panic?
I think that in the first day when we wake up because of the sound of sirens, yes, I felt fear, and I was anxious about it because then I checked my phone and saw the message that the war has already started. But I think that this morning cannot be compared with the morning of people who live in Kiev, because they woke up because of the sounds of bombing their city. So yes, in that moment, I think that everybody was panic, and we didn't know for sure what to do and what will be the next step.
Okay. So, in infrastructure working?
For several days, a lot of markets, cafes, like public places, were closed. But now I know that in Lviv opened the shops, like clothing shops. They are, but it is only on the west side of Ukraine. On the east side, I think that only markets are opened, and maybe not all of them, because it's impossible to work when you have to evacuate every hour.
So, can children and women free to safety now?
A lot of children are killed now because of the shelling. A lot of people run away, including adults and children, from the dangerous territories. Schools and some places of universities, they are used like accommodation for those people who had to run away, and their children can go to the local schools and to talk that they are not from the city and to continue studying in Lviv. I think from the next Monday, yes, children continue studying at schools.
Yeah, so do you have any thoughts about your daily life before the attacking?
Yes, now I appreciate all the moments that I didn't, I think, before the attack. I didn't realize that the life without war is different, and you're not afraid of going outside or going to another part of Ukraine when you live in peace. Yes, so now we catch the moment to see our relatives, to see our friends, and these messages like "How are you today?" is like "I love you." Maybe now we feel better because we know that the measures are taken, and in Russia a lot of a lot of difficulties appeared from the starting the war, because now we know that a lot of stores and brands they ended there, but attacks they are not stopped, and people continue fighting, and life is like every day is the same day because we wake up, we see the news here in the website, we see the news, and we don't know where is this end.
Please tell us what Japanese people can do. For example, you don't have enough food, so you need more donations. Is there anything?
So yes, also as I said, you can donate. I will send you the link of this charity fund. Also, you know that Airbnb, it is a site where people can book the accommodation, yes. About humanitarian help, charity fund, they provide not only help for army but also for humanitarian help such as food supplies, medicine, so they don't have this opportunity to gain new products, to gain new food, and then to buy it. And also I know that even in Kharkiv, for example, the bread costed 300 hryvnias, and as usual it costs like 20. So it was very expensive to buy it. They didn't have enough amount of food.
So finally, do you have any message for the Japanese people?
You should prove the right that that it's your territory. Authorities said that they are looking for gaining this territory back, and also we appreciate that condemn them, and you do not condemn these actions, and on the internet you can report a lot of information about Ukraine, about the situation here, and tell about the truth. The donation and the help can be also through the information field. Yes, so it is also very important to tell about the truth and to do something for people not to panic. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's important to tell about truth. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview today under such difficult circumstances. So we Japanese hope that the current situation will improve soon. So I wish you all the best of luck. So it was nice to meet you. Take care.
Thank you so much also to have this opportunity to talk about the situation and to talk about the integral part of my country. And I hope that in the future nothing will repeat and we will be in the peace, because it is not the Second World War where people were different. Now people think in other way, in different way, and I hope that these people who think logically will be more.
Okay, thank you so much. Our interview is over.
Thank you.